Hi everyone. It's really early here in Wales. I like to get up crazy early, spend some time praying, thinking, writing. I'm just reflecting today on 2024, the year it's been. And as we come to Christmas, we're always thinking about what we might be doing um 2025 or, next month, next week, whatever. But, it's been such an amazing year, reflecting on the fact that it was probably in February, I think, that Pastor Santid and Pastor Fred from Uganda got in touch to say, would we be able to do anything for them to help the progress of their church? So we were planning all of this, planning the first trip in July. But before then, in June, we actually raised some money, sent some money to Pastor Fred in Lugazi, and he was able then to pull down his rickety church that was only built on three sides, built of wooden planks, and held about 25 people. We were able then to purchase a little bit of land next door, make a much larger building, and incredibly, they did all of the work in about 4 or 5 weeks. So Gareth and I went out to open the church. It was Gareth's turn this time to open the church, and we just had a wonderful time. About 250 people came to the opening. It still wasn't lined inside, if you see the video. It was still a mud floor, which we've now concreted. But it was such a sense of joy and such a sense of progress that, those kinds of thoughts will remain with me for the rest of my life. Just the absolute joy of people flooding through the doors as the church was opened. The really good news is that all these months later, the church is growing stronger and stronger, each Sunday. I think the last time I saw a picture or a video of what Pastor Fred was doing at Glorious Christian Centre in Lugazi, there were about 100 people now involved there every Sunday. And then, we came back. We still were then raising money to do the lining of the church and the concreting of the floor. We've also done a concrete skirt around the sides of the building, so when it rains, it doesn't flood. So, these are just great things. We also bought metal doors and windows, shutters, and so forth. So we came back and then we're thinking over the summer, when do we go back again? And I knew that Pastor Santid's church, which is bigger and in northern Kampala, so the main city, he was going to come up to his fourth church birthday. So that's King Jesus Palace. Now, that journey started just before COVID. Santid is been a bit of a Christian performer in Uganda, and it's enabled him to get his own house. And he was going to set up a church in his backyard. And Gareth actually went out there to preach in year 2000, just before COVID hit. And soon, very quickly, that was outgrown. More people coming than the space available. And Santid found a plot of land. Now, during COVID, everything obviously gets locked down. So we were sending money out to both congregations to feed people in the community. They were literally starving because they couldn't work. Everything was locked down. So we got through that, and Pastor Santid found some land that he could rent, and he was literally doing the work with a couple of friends to put up this church building. So when we went in September, it was the fourth anniversary of the church, albeit interrupted by COVID. The sense of joy, was absolutely amazing. I had the privilege of speaking on the fourth birthday. We will do the official opening of that church next year. But we've done things inside the church, like we've tiled the altar area. You will have seen me posting stuff about the Sunday school. That's now all but done. There's just a little bit of painting to do. That was quite a big job. We've paved all of the outside of the building. We had a bit of an emergency where the rains have been so heavy, we had to repair the roof. So get a generator, there's numerous things that go on. Both churches, by the way, we bought sound desks for because what they were using was so unreliable. So in all of this, I'm saying to you guys, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Across the two projects, across the year, about 300 of us have got together to help these projects, help these churches. And, the incredible thing is it doesn't take much from our side, but the impact that has on Uganda side is incredible. There were about 450 people at the fourth birthday of King Jesus Palace, and the exuberant worship, the incredible way people were rejoicing, it puts us to shame, to be honest. But I just wanted to pop on. I've asked Gareth, Pastor Fred, Pastor Santi to record their own short videos, and there'll be links for those. But just to say, from me personally, I'm so appreciative of what you've done. If you couldn't give and you've prayed, thank you. If you were able to give, thank you. We've got more stuff coming up to do, but just for now, for a moment, it's a thank you moment. Sorry, I'm full of cold. It's a thank you moment where we get to glorify God together for all the good things he has done amongst us. And that word together is really important. I couldn't do this alone, neither could Gareth or Pastor Fred or Pastor Santid, but together with you, we've been able to go. It feels like sometimes we take you on a trip even though you're not there. And that's really good, because the sense of togetherness in the journey of this is really important. So I'm going to sign off because I'm full of coughing and sputtering. But just have a look at the videos. And I just want to say, God bless you at Christmas. I hope you have a good time. I might jump on and organize a Zoom call for anybody who's out there alone or lonely. But God bless you, and thank you for everything you've done. Amen.